Hello, welcome to our GetCurrent updates, our podcast. Small updates, the highlights of our GetCurrent sessions that we have run for the month of March, April. Peter, we had a lot of updates, so you have some statistics.
Yeah, we had a packed agenda. We had 12 Entra ID updates, a lot of important updates, 15 Intune updates, 8 Windows updates, 9 Windows 365 updates, and 4 Defender related updates. So it was
Quite a,
quite an agenda.
yeah. So let's start with the highlights. We had within Entra, we are talking a lot on passkeys. Microsoft is doing a lot in that era. So passkeys for Windows Hello, they have made that GA, but also we talked a lot on earlier campaigns, the registration campaigns. Passkeys would be enabled by default in the Microsoft managed registration campaign, but they have, is it delayed? Is it postponed? Is it pulled back? What is it? The completely message center item is finished. They are moving into a new message center item where all the new updates are coming in. So passkeys is not pulled back, but they are not proceeding with enabling that and at the moment in the Microsoft managed registration campaign. So that will be done later, June, July. So it will be there, but for now they have removed it from the enrolling of the passkeys, the GA stuff within the authentication method. So the authentication method update and the registration campaign are not combined anymore. So the registration campaign will be done later on in a separate message center item. So a lot is happening there.
Yeah, it's passkeys all the way, right? I think we had a couple of items around passkeys, so it's the way forward. Get rid of your passwords.
Absolute,
As soon as
and
possible.
the only downside is the user behavior to register passkeys. It's not always clear, so you need to do adoption there.
Yeah,
But yeah, also from a management and a user perspective, Microsoft is moving forward. It will be easier, but still work to do that.
yeah, still work to do, but that's good, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What about Intune?
Yeah, I think we had 15 updates, and one we would want to highlight is the Apple terms and conditions you need to accept as soon as possible. Nowadays, often of Apple is changing their terms of use, terms and conditions, and then you need to, as an Apple ID user, you need to accept those terms and conditions. If you're using, for instance, the Apple Business Manager, if you do not accept those terms and conditions for the Apple Business Manager, if the connection stops working. So for the Apple Business Manager, the effect could be that your new devices, which you acquire via an authorized reseller, will not be synced um, to your Intune tenant. And also your apps via the volume purchase program will not be synced to your Intune tenant, so you cannot deploy new devices or basically new apps. So it's really important to accept those terms and conditions. It's as important as renewing your Apple push notification certs or the volume purchase program cert or the Apple Business Manager cert, because things will break if you do not do this. So make sure to look at those emails, to look at X and Blue Sky and so on, LinkedIn, because a lot of people are always talking about this when things happen.
Nice. And if you're moving forward, Windows.
Yeah, Windows also complete list, and the highlight we want to discuss is the remote desktop that new safeguards are added for from opening RDS files. Apparently, people open RDS files which are sent via email to their email box, and RDS files can be used for phishing or because if you um, connect to a server which is not yours and you enter your domain credentials, it can be, of course, gathered the information and misused.
Yeah. I was I
So
was I was Sami calling this protocol.
yeah, Samilayo, a good friend and a security MVP, is calling in this protocol is the ransomware deployment protocol, RDS. So if you have servers exposed to the internet via RDS, stop doing that because I wouldn't call it a legacy protocol, but it is there already for a long time and it has some flaws. So people are able to hijack your server fairly easy. And but to make sure that people, if they click or open an RDS file, then um, you get a warning that if it's not signed, you get a clear warning in yellow. Watch out. This file is not signed, and make sure to know the publisher. And if it's unknown resource or unknown, how do you say that? Unknown remote connection, then you also get the warning.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you normally also can do in RDS file is enabling some features that you want to share your clipboard, the camera, and printers, and maybe web auth, Windows Allow security keys, and so on and so forth. This is being disabled as part of the security measurement. But again, never, but also never click or open an RDS file which is being sent to you via email. And for sure, if you don't know the resource of the source, and if it doesn't look legit, contact the people who are sending you. If somebody is um, impersonating someone, make sure to always look at the source,
Yep.
contact the source.
Yeah, and I had some experience with a few customers are still using RDS environments on prem, and they are really have this issue. So on short terms, you can suppress the warning with a registry key. It's I don't know if it's supported, but at the moment it is working. But you can we don't know for how long. Probably Microsoft will remove that functionality there. So you need your RDP files get signed before you deliver them to your end users. Um, Probably as an admin, you have the same issue if you are accessing your on-prem service there. So
Yeah,
take action on signing your RDP files.
that is always good.
Yeah,
Doing that, then you know that the source is actually the one you want, and the destination also, of course.
yeah. Okay, another one for Windows, or
Yeah,
are
so
we moving to Windows 365?
yeah, we're moving to Windows 365. I think we discussed this also in an earlier edition of GetCurrent. It's the updates to the Windows 365 navigation in the Microsoft Intune Admin Center. It's now GA. It was already announced a couple of months ago. Instead of that, you need to go to devices and then enrollment. and then go to the Windows 365 section to basically manage your Windows 365 cloud PCs or the Azure networks or provisioning profiles, so on and so forth. There's now a node created or menu created with directly under devices, where your cloud PC overview is there. All your cloud PCs will be listed. The cloud apps will be listed. Your provisioning profiles, cloud PC settings, and also a new area, which is basically called Monitor Cloud PCs. It's in preview, but it gives you extended details about your environment, how your cloud PCs are performing, also history-wise. So it gives you trends on performance, trends on errors, trends on connection timings, and so on and so forth. So it gives you a lot of usable information about your cloud PCs.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Was that the updates for Windows 365 in Intune? Or do we have another?
Yeah, at least those were the highlights, and I think worth mentioning during this podcast.
Yeah.
If we want to touch them all, then we are close to 2 hours. So
Yeah. They do.
don't do that.
Let's finish with 2 items. I think within Defender, Microsoft is moving forward on email security. A lot is happening within Defender for Office, and they are moving forward with promotional email. So all promotional email messages will be tagged as promotions. Previously, it was bulk when it was preview. And then it will be moved automatically to the promotions folder. So probably there will be a new folder within Outlook, and then all the promotional email will be put there. Hopefully not all the Microsoft email that we are receiving a lot. They are sometimes stuck in quarantine, but I'm really looking forward to this feature because that really helps to segregate all the email within the email folder. So they doing a lot of stuff within within Defender for Office. There were a few other updates within Defender, but subscribe to our GetCurrent to get all the insights of all the news items within a month.
Yeah, so talking about GetCurrent, Frans, we are also we have recently announced something new, right? You want to highlight also?
Yeah, we built next to GetCurrent that we are updating our customers every month within 1 or 2 hours on all the topics that are happening within the Microsoft Workplace space. We created a web app, updates.getcurrent.cloud, where you can see all the updates coming in from the message center, what's new, roadmap items. So you have the different views on that. You can filter on services, on tags, whatever. If you are on a subscription of GetCurrent, you will be able to use the premium features there as well. So you can onboard your own tenant, filter, and to see what's happening in your environment so that all the messages are tailored for you. You can bookmark items. All the demos that we are doing within GetCurrent are uploaded and we are attaching that to the items there. So you can view the demos and extra links or documents as well. As premium features, you can set up email notifications or Teams notifications if there is a new item detected on a specific service that you're interested in. And we are planning for new functionality in the near future. So have a look at updates.getcurrent.cloud. Give us feedback how we can improve the way we are presenting the message center items, roadmap items, and the what's new stuff there. If you're missing stuff, let us know, and we will see how we can improve this web app there.
Yeah, definitely. And it is open to the community, right? It's you covered the premium features, of course, but
Yeah,
it's open to the community to use. You have access to all the what's new, all the roadmap information. Of course, the message centers information is not tailored for your environment, but it's a tenant of ours. So we have enabled as much as features as possible so that you see the most important message center items. So it's all combined in either one view or different views. You can filter, select. It's a
yeah.
nice platform.
Absolutely. So we created a shared tenant, as Peter said, with a lot of functionality. So E5 is connected to that. We have added Intune Suite, what will be covered in E5 later on. Entra Suite will be added. So a lot of topics are covered within the reference tenant for that. So go to updates.getcurrent.cloud, have a look, and if you have feedback, reach out to one of us, and we will see if we can improve that later on. So open for the community with some premium features for for paying customers of our GetCurrent subscription. Yeah, and I think with that we are finished for this small recording. So 50 minutes to give you some highlights of our GetCurrent. Of the updates within the Microsoft Modern Workplace ecospace. Um, if you have questions, go to SecMinds.nl or GetCurrent.cloud and fill in the form. Reach out to one of us on our socials or directly, and we are happy to help. Thank you for listening. And with that, thank you, Peter.
See you next month.
Until next month.